Well, hello folks, it is 6:30 in the morning. We are in BERN, in the Lindt factory of all things, and we have some chocolate ice cream, presumably chocolate ice cream, just says ice cream, they haven't specified, that we are going to be taking on a long old journey, all the way to Bulgaria, and this is part of the Trade Connections event. So, yeah, we are going to have to attempt to take this journey. I've got a little bit of a cheat for it, I think, so that will be good. So yeah, that was a bit of a cheat there as well, but we're just coming out. We've actually been in this factory before, the Lindt factory, and yeah, the chocolate industry was something that they put in to the 1.50 event, so that's fun. The 1.50 update, that's fun. I just had a brain thing. I don't think I actually sort of introduced the episode at all. But anyway, that's what we're doing. If you're wondering who I am, because I never said that. So I'm the Custard Prophet. This is the Custard Haulers. This is our trucking let's play with ETS2. We're trying to make a trucking empire. In the last episode we did say we are going to buy a truck at the start of this episode. I realise now I'm actually here, I can't buy a truck at the start of this episode. I'm going to have to do it kind of at the end of this episode, and I know what we're going to have, and I want to talk about that because we had some really useful help in the comments. But first of all, let's have a look at this crazy route. It is, just to give you an idea of the length of this route, it is over 1,210 miles. I think it was in miles. That is supposed to take us 28 hours. It's not going to take us that way. It might do, but there's reason for that. And we'll have a look at this particular route because I think it's going to really help us. Here is the route we want to do. So what it wanted to do originally was to come out over here through Zurich, through Innsbruck, and all the way down here, which I guess makes sense. But we're not doing that. We are going to be coming down this road here, and we are going to be hitting a really interesting set of road, which I think goes through the Alps, and I think is the one road that we haven't done, which looks absolutely fantastic with the new Switzerland rework. So once we've done that, we're going to come through here into Milan, and we are going to go to Trieste. Now, once in Trieste, this is a port city. We'll take a ferry from Trieste, and I believe we can then get a ferry to Bari, and then take a ferry directly into Durrës, and then across to Plodiv, which should be good in Bulgaria. So that's the plan. That's what we're hoping to do. It is going to basically save us all of that bit. We'll just have to do the end part. I think it's going to be a lot quicker. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comments. But anyway, it is going to be a long old episode today. So you have seen all of this. I didn't actually say it's 62,000 euros. It's a lot. But yeah, so you have seen all of this if you've been watching this series at all. You've seen everything that we get done here in BERN. So we're going to move on and come back, I think, when we get into the Alps. And I really want to have a look at this Alpine road, because I've seen some screenshots which I have yet to see in the game, and I think that's probably where they are. So we'll spend some time in the Alps, and then we will come back periodically after that. There's a few bits and pieces to talk about, achievements, various other bits and pieces, and that new truck that we're going to get. So I'll see you in a bit. Probably 2-3 hours down the line, I reckon. Just before we do too much, just on the right there, you can see we're just coming into the region, so you can see the mountains there on the right, which is very, very cool. Right, I'll go away again. Ooh, this is a cool bridge. This is a very cool bridge. I likes this a heck of a lot. Yeah, so yeah, that's nice. I always love it. It's not even on the map. It's not as a viewpoint. It's a random bridge. It's all good. Right, we're going towards a petrol station or fuel station, and which is just up the road. As you can see, we need a bit of fuel. And this is just a little bit before we get to that twisty turny roady bit, so I'll see you when we get to that fuel station. Oh, would you look at this? Is this not the uttermost beautiful place you have seen? Look at this, folks. Look at it. Look at the bugger. Does this exist in real life? Because if it does, imagine living here. You can see all that work they've done in the shadows. Petrol station just up ahead. I was wondering if there was a route over there, maybe a hidden road, which would be pretty cool. But we're just going to take a left and just see if we can get some fuel down here. Right, okay, we get in this way. We take the sign out. It's the only way I know how to drive. Right, fill up, and then we'll be ready for the big journey. But you can see all around us we've got mountains. We're right kind of in it at the minute. I'll show you on the map once we've fueled up. You can see we're sort of relatively about halfway on sleep. Let's just have a quick look. So we've got this region coming up in a second, which is going to be gorgeous. I'm going to try and show you some sort of tidbits of this, kind of like the highlights, as it were, because because it's such a long journey, I can't really show you everything. But fingers crossed, it's going to be an exciting few minutes for you to watch, because I think this is going to be gorgeous. Left. No, we need to go. Oh Christ! That is. I thought that was a road on the right. It wasn't. It's a single track road. I can't go on the pavement. I should know this by now. Right. So there. So in the distance we can see. Well, there is a road to the right there going to Unilever, but we're going over this bridge, and this starts this absolutely epic bit of driving, and hopefully this is going to be a lot of fun. I imagine it will be. So I'll see you as we start to get into the twists and the turns. The Furka, is that what it is? Is it the Furka Mountains or something? I don't know. What is this region called? Let me know. Just coming through a little Swiss town just a few miles down the road there. We saw the fast trains sort of zooming through the valleys. Beautiful clock tower there. I mean, that is... Oh, look at this. Everywhere you go, there is... You take the weather with you. Oh, you got some mountains there. It's absolutely gorgeous looking at the minute. So I think we're going to have some fun here, folks. So glorious fun. And we're starting the twisty turny road right here. We can see we also have railway lines to keep abreast of as well. So let's keep an eye on those things as we are heading up the mountain now. Let's see what we've got a little bit further up. Oh, we've got an outstanding view is what we've got just a little bit further up as we little stream running down the crack in the mountain there, and oh wow, yeah, and you can see the rail line running alongside this. What a day for it as well. You got to say, it couldn't be nicer weather to be doing this. So a couple of big sharp turns coming up. Got to be a bit careful here. Nothing coming, so we can be maybe not too careful, but nice that they've got a bit of room on the right side there, so you can just swing out a bit, and means that your trailer doesn't necessarily hog the inside of the road, or the inside of the road quite so much. Same again, folks, same again, but this time on the other side. Right, there we go, and that looks like where we're going, all the way over there, through the mountains, over the up and down dale. It's absolutely beautiful, this. I knew when they said they were doing Switzerland it was going to be a bit epic, but you know, look at this, look at it. Oh, it's getting even more interesting. You see we've got a viewpoint just up there on the right, and we'll be heading up there and having a look at that. Is that, as you can see, a glacier just up there as well, I think, on the left side. Whoa. But look, does that not look real? How awesome does that look, folks? I mean, makes you think twice about it, but look at that. Having to make those turns. Glacier up there as well. Or is that, I mean, it might just be snow. It's hard to say for sure. But right, folks, I'll see you when we get to that viewpoint. I think it's going to look very similarly spectacular all the way to that point. So let's see what that one's all about. We might actually learn what this place is called. Very nice, I imagine it, what it might be called. Oh man, what is this? What is this? This is what I'd seen. Look at this. Is this a hotel just in the middle of nowhere? Yeah, it's a hotel up in the mountains. Imagine coming here. Bloody hell. Just a brilliant drive. This is, well worth every second of it. And there is the viewpoint. I guess we're going to find out a little bit about this hotel. I'm going to absolutely put a picture of this hotel up for you to have a look at. I think I've seen it in real life, but yeah. So this is the Furka Pass. That's what the episode will be called. The Furka Pass. The Getchner Restaurant, Bellevue. Wow. Just look at this. Have they not completely done epic things here? Oh, look at that. Meltwater going down the hill. It's a short cutscene, but one that was well worth it. So now we know what all this was about. It's the Furka Pass. Don't know anything about that. I guess that runs out through Switzerland into Italy, and is that the one that Mussolini took, or was that something else? I can't remember. Or his men, at least. Wow. I'm just transfixed. I'm transfixed with all this. Right, folks, we've got a lot of Furka passing to do, so I'm going to go on a little bit, and then I'll see you a little bit later, probably just before we complete this this section of the road. But come and give this a drive if you haven't done so already, because this is what ETS2 is all about. These unbelievable bits of road that, I mean, look at this. Like we're on another planet. Look at it. It's like the top of Everest, but it looks really good, as opposed to some of the snow that you might see in other parts of the game. That looks real. That looks absolutely real to me. And you've got snow on the side of the road, so we're in the snow belt. Up here. Maybe stop off. Have a something to eat. Whatever that is. I mean, imagine living there. Madness. Right, we're going down the other side now. So we'll see you in the valley, folks. I'll see you in the valley. I wonder if we can just go over the side and just career down it. Possibly not. So I just got a headlight offence. It's midday. I mean, it's a little bit on the dark side, but I thought it was done on time, not on anything else. So here we are. We are over the mountain, through the pass of Peripus, and into the little town on the other side. It looks like it's a little bit foggy, misty down here. So yeah, we've got a few bits and pieces that we need to do. We are a bit tired, so we need to have that in mind. We need to go and have a sleep, and there is an area just a little bit further ahead to be able to do that. So as we make it past this, I don't know what that would be, like a gypsum mine or something, some sort of form of mining, I'd have thought. I mean, we got a fair bit of rock around, so yeah, we have gone all the way up and all the way down, and what a splendid journey it was. And we're popping up here to have a sleep, and then we're going to set off on our merry way through Italy into Trieste, where we're going to take a ferry from there. So I'll see you in a second when we get back to our sleeping spot, which is a rather unfortunate one. It's not particularly glamorous in the middle of nowhere. Okay, we're just turning off here to get to our sleep spot. As you can see, we're almost tired, and there was really nowhere else to go, so it seemed like the right sort of decision here. Looks like this might be a bridge that kind of lifts, maybe? I think there was someone saying that there are swing bridges in the game that work, but they're in ATS rather than ETS2. I don't think this class is a swing bridge, but it still, you know, looks like there's something funny going on there. Right, let's go and get some sleep, and then we'll head back on our way. We might have a double sleep, so we're starting off in the morning, or maybe early afternoon of Wednesday. We don't have to worry because this is a let's go over here. This is a World of Trucks event. Right, there we go. So it's 7:44 on Wednesday morning, and we're heading out. So today we are going to be heading to Trieste. I think that may be all we can manage today, or at least we'll do that, get on the ferry, get on the next ferry, and get to Jerez, and then we'll see where we are then. But it's next checkpoint, so it's 11 hours to get to Trieste, so that feels like a big old journey. So we'll probably meet up at some point a little bit later on, about halfway through maybe, and we'll talk about one of the things that I was wanted to talk about which is some of the achievements that we're going to be sort of contributing towards in today's episode. Which we haven't been worried about achievements too much in recent times, but there's a couple of achievements that we're going to be working towards with this particular drive. So we'll have a think about that. Right, folks. So we're going back the way we came. Absolutely glorious weather on the Wednesday morning, and we'll hopefully be getting there relatively soon. 11 hours it is to get to our next destination, which is Trieste. So I'll see you en route. Oh, very, very nice. We're on the side of a lake here. Very, very pretty. So yeah, just coming to the Swiss border now. So bordering, or the Italian-Swiss border, I should say. Checkpoint's just up ahead, and then we'll drive a little bit south of that, and we'll find ourselves in and around Milan, which is the first Italian city we'll hit. And then we'll head east, and what do we want to do? In here, looks like we've got to go up this way. So I don't know why he's allowed to go that way. But I'll see you in a bit, as when we get through this checkpoint. Right, there we go. All through, and we're into Italy, folks. Another bloody traffic jam. If we can just sneak this way. There we go. Nobody even noticed that. Awesome. Right, we're in Italy. As I say, long way to go to get to Trieste. I think we've got probably about 7 hours to get there now. We've done the 2-hour drive south towards the Italian border. So yeah, I'll see you in a little bit. I want to talk about some of those achievements, so we'll get that done as we're as we're nearing into Trieste, and then we got the fun of seeing whether our plan actually works or whether it's just going to be a complete failure. Oh, see you then. I'm sure you're looking forward to that. All right, folks. So we have just we've gone past Milan, Verona, and we're just heading past Venice, which is on the right here. So we've travelled all the way across northern Italy, and now are heading towards Trieste, which is on the water, where we can take our ferry from. Just want to talk a little bit about achievements that we're going to be getting through this, because we are going to be going to Plodiv in Bulgaria. We have never been there before, so that will give us number 21 out of 30 of the Balkan Hunter achievement. So that's all of the countries, all of the cities in Turkey, Bulgaria and Romania. So not far to go with that, and that is something I'll look to try and complete, hopefully fairly soon, but perhaps when the Greece DLC is about to come out, we might head down just to kind of finish everything up there. So that's good. The other thing that we are doing here is the Trade Connections events. So we've got 4 out of 10 of those done. If you're not sure what the Trade Connections event is, this is an event put in due to the Switzerland rework, and essentially we've got to take jobs either to or from Switzerland from 10 different countries, and all of those jobs have to be over 200 kilometers. So it's a bit challenging. Yeah, the ones around it are easy, and we've got some of those, but this is number 5 of those, and it's certainly the longest one we've done. So in the past we've done Austria, Italy, France and Slovenia. We haven't done Germany yet, but this is going to be Bulgaria, which is quite a distance away, which is good. So it does mean that we've got one of the easier ones sorted out. It looks like we have yet another one of these things to come. We are going through so many tolls, so that will be 5 of the 10 completed. Now the other thing that perhaps we want to talk about is the truck, because I was having I want to change trucks. We've been in this Iveco highway a long time, and I had some comments about why the Iveco, and well, I had reason at the time, but I think it is possibly time to make a change. So that's what we're going to be doing, and so we're going to be buying a new truck. I asked you for some advice on that, and Kim Rankanen gave me a heap of advice. So if you are interested in any of the new trucks, any of the sort of trucks in the game, he's got a load of information in the last episode. Go and have a look at the comments, and it'll give you some real details on which trucks to pick. He also informed me that I was wrong. So I had said I'd done 3 out of the 7 trucks. I had actually done 4. So that's MAN, Iveco, Scania and Mercedes. That's the one I forgot. So remaining is DAF, Volvo and Renault. Now what he mentioned was that Volvo have a new truck that will be coming out very soon in the game, which is worth holding off for. So I think I'm going to do that, and I'm probably going to go with a DAF truck, possibly the XG, based on what he said, which is one of the new trucks. I think he said there was another one, XD, which was a smaller truck, so I'm not sure. Maybe we'll have a look at both of them and see which one we like best. So we'll be doing that, and that is going to be part of the an achievement. It's the Test Drive Limited achievement, as I'm trying to read and drive at the same time, which is why I'm spooning all over the place. And that is essentially where you've got to drive each of the makes of truck over 999 kilometers. And if you manage to do that for all 7 of them, you will get the achievement. So we got 4 out of the 7 done, and I want to get number 5 sorted. So that's kind of where we are with that as well. The other thing that I did notice is that there is an achievement for putting a custom color, metallic color paint on your truck. Now I thought I'd done that, but apparently I didn't get that achievement. So it perhaps is a little bit more complex than that. So if you do know what that's all about and have some more details, please let me know so I can make sure that I can put the right paint job on and get that achievement at the same time. So that's possibly the next one that we will do. Obviously, it will be yellow based. As we're sort of turning right here towards Trieste. How far away are we now? Not far away at all now. We've gone through this sort of barren patch. We're coming up to the... do we have to go? I think we might have to go through the border and then back again. I'm not 100% sure. But once we get there, then we are going to take a bit of a ferry journey. So I'm going to see you in the port of Trieste. So this little road here, as we're sort of coming in towards Trieste, was one of the roads that I think they put in when they were putting the West Balkans DLC in, because they needed that port city to link up some of the West Balkans cities via the route. I think actually, they needed to be able to link up the main map with the West Balkans if you haven't got any of the other DLCs. So this allows you to get there without without being able to access it via the land route, which is one of the things that you might not have thought about. So folks, we're going right here actually into Trieste. It does not, as I remember, there's not much here at all. It's just a port and that's it. But we'll see what we've got. So we'll drive on, and I'll see you when we get to the ferry. I've got to make sure I get on the right ferry as well, because that could be a bit rubbish. And we're already yawning, so that's good, because we are going to be on 2 long ferries. We can sleep on them, so that's all good. He's going to be refreshed when we get wherever we're going. We perhaps also need some fuel. We have not drained the tank, but we're close to it, so not that one. This was a bit of a complicated one, as I remember. Or I might be thinking of GRS actually. I think there was a hidden road down there in GRS near the port, which was a fun one, really, sort of just around the houses. Right, we'll see you in a little bit as we just sort of reach the port, which is not far away now. Oh, good God. There's chaos going on in front. We're going to have to... I think what we'll have to do is come out the game here and come back in, because... Right, there we go. It's absolutely ridiculous. The trucks were all crashing into one another there. So, we just need to make sure we get where we need to get to in time, i.e. on the ferry, without falling asleep. I think we should have plenty of time to do that. Right, here we go. We are right here. Just want to make sure we get this done, not screw it up. Which way do we go? This way. Oh, Christ. Oh, bums. Didn't see it. The amount of times I get done by that stuff. And we're going left here. That's the ferry we're on. Do not fall asleep. Do not fall asleep. We're right here. Here we go. Going at full speed. There we go. Right, so I think we want to go to Bari. We'll do that. $660. And then we're going to go directly from Bari. We've got to basically drive back inside it, and then we're going to go to Durrës from here. And it says we've got 21 hours to get there. This is going to change fairly dramatically. There we go. Oh, yeah. Okay, we go there. And this should sort things out. Here we are. So, looks like just 12 hours to go. We've had a sleep. It's 10 o'clock. I was hoping it might be a bit late, a bit lighter than this. So let's go and have a look at the journey we've got. Obviously, I think this is going to be a long episode at the best of times. So I'm really happy that worked. I was a little bit concerned that there was some aspect about it I hadn't really thought about, but it looks not to be the case. Right, well, it's night time, so I am going to drive through the night, and I will probably see you as we get closer in to finishing up. We'll go quite a long way, I think, if we can do, until we next come together. Hidden road there on the right, if you're interested. Down that little road there. Right, folks. Yeah, see you. See you. Hopefully, it won't be morning by the time you're there, but I'm hoping to have made a significant journey. We'll have got out of Albania at least, and then we'll see where we are. So, yeah, it's going to be a tiring night drive, I think. Just thought I'd come back, just look in the mirrors there, left and right, at the stars. Look how bright the stars are. It's absolutely amazing, that. I think if we just turn our thing to the sky, yeah, really, really bright stars tonight. So we're just north of the city of Trieste. So we're heading out of Albania at the minute. So first part of this journey is done. We're being caught by the speed cameras a fair amount, it has to be said, but we're making money just as fast. So, you know, they can go screw themselves, really. I need. Oh Christ! Really, you're going to just pull out without? It's this huge lorry bearing down on you, and you're just going to pull out. Doesn't make any sense, that, does it? So yeah, we're turning right here. Where's this going towards? Doesn't really help. I don't know any of those places. We'll have a look on the map in a second, and then I'll head off. And yeah, it's coming up to midnight. Right. Oh Christ! I didn't see you. Yeah. So, this is where we are. We're not out of Albania yet. We've got this snaky bit of road to go, and then we're going to come out of Albania into Kosovo. And then we actually go north out of Kosovo. I was wondering whether we could come down here and go this way, but apparently this takes less time. So we'll just go with whatever takes less time and do that. But yeah, right, folks. I'll see you in a bit. We got this sloping road that we're going to be going through. See how that goes. Oh Christ! What the heck? Why was he stopped? He just stopped in the middle of the road. Right. We need fuel, first of all. That was he just kind of stopped randomly, right? It was not. That was not me. Jesus Christ. We desperately need some. we need somewhere to fix this truck, don't we? God, that's probably the worst accident I've had. I mean, we pretty much went in the back of him full pelt. Jesus. Right, okay. That was fun. Right, what have we got ahead of us? I think we've got a big load of nothing ahead of us, haven't we? So I'm hoping we can perhaps make it into Pristina and maybe go there. And that way. Right, that's what we'll say. Fingers crossed we're actually able to make this happen, because we have a lot of damage on this truck. Wow. So somehow I didn't actually see where I should have gone there. I thought this was the right way. I have apparently done an unauthorised border crossing, but I haven't seen anywhere to actually cross the border other than what I can see in front of me. So yeah, don't know what that's about. We're moving from Albania into Kosovo at the minute. Apparently I should have gone into the X-ray hall, but I didn't see an X-ray hall. So yeah, I think I'm just tired. And my truck is mightily knackered, as you can see. We're not far away from where we need to be in Pristina to get our truck fixed, and we'll have a sleep up there, I think, and then that will set us up for the final leg, I think, down to Plodiv, which feels good. And then at the end of that, I think what we'll probably do is I will get a truck. At the start of the next episode. We know what we're going to get, but this is going to be a super long episode. But it will mean, I think, we have to go back to our home base, which is. Will it mean that? I'm not entirely sure what it will mean. I think it may be that we have to go somewhere. I don't think we'll just be able to swap into it. So because of that, it might be that we end up in nearest way station. Okay, where is that? Feels like it's here. Oh Christ! Oh bloody hell! Where's the way station? I didn't. Oh, for Pete's sake! This has gone absolutely terribly. I've not seen any of these things. Not one. And oh god, now there's chaos up there. It's a real mess of goings on all the way. Look, there's a crash here. Yeah, those two have crashed. The game has been doing some really weird stuff. Anyway, I'll see you when we get up to Kosovo. We've managed to fail the border crossing, fail going to the weighing station, fail going to the X-rays, and we've still got almost not £1 million in the bank. So you know, we can do what we like now. We're basically the mafia. This is just ridiculous. Why are you stopped? It's just all these. Oh. Yeah, well. It's mad. That's just. Oh, you've gone now, have you? There are so many cars and lorries just stopping randomly. It's very, very hard to predict what's going on. And I don't want to slow down just all the way to get onto these roundabouts. You expect if a lorry's on the roundabout, it's not just going to stop on it. Oh, man. Anyway, we're here to fix the car. It's going to cost like the earth to do this. Yeah, we want to be in here. This looks pretty old school, doesn't it? I mean, I don't know if I trust what comes out of this in terms of being fixed. But we'll do this. I think there's somewhere to sleep as well, somewhere around here. But this is the main thing. So, service recommendations. I have never had it this bad. €47,000. Let me know in the comments what your best. How hard have you crapped your truck up, where the service recommendation is almost €50,000. Let me know if you've managed that. Right. Let's see if we can sleep. I can't see anywhere to sleep there, in all honesty, but we might be able to sleep just there on the border out of Kosovo. So we'll probably do that. Yeah, it doesn't look. I thought there was, but there isn't. So we'll just try and we won't sleep down there. We'll go all the way out of Kosovo and then go to do that on the border. So I'll see you on the Kosovan border. Ran a red light there, didn't get a fine. Unless, is it somewhere where in the evenings you can run red lights. Is that right in Europe? Some parts of Europe, and maybe it's a flashing yellow light. I think we had some of those in Scandinavia. Oh, there's another hidden. This is the city of hidden roads. There's so many of them here. That's a cool one just to the left there, if you haven't seen that one yet. Right, so we have got to navigate another border crossing, and we're also wanting to sleep. That sounds almost an impossible. I think we can work out where we sleep, which is just there. So we're going to go and do that. There we go. Night night. Right, here we go. It's the morning. I'm going to go and try and do this border crossing. Every time I've tried a border crossing, it's gone very, very badly recently. So we'll see how this goes. I've also hit a lot of barriers today, so trying to avoid that again. Pull into the way station. Where is the way station? Is this the way station? Because the map takes so long to come up. You think, well, where the heck is this way station? And by the time you've done it, you've gone past it. Okay, you're gonna let me out. Right, so we've gone through Albania, we've gone through Kosovo, and now we're going to be heading out towards Bulgaria. What is it? We're in Serbia here, out towards Bulgaria. So we're going to go through Nis and then in past Sofia and down to Plodiv. So I'll see you there. I think we'll just get to our destination. Well, folks, we are gone through Kosovo. We've gone through Serbia. We are now deep into Bulgaria, and we are not far away from our destination, which is Plodiv. It's taken some time. I am knackered. It's probably the longest journey I think I've done in one go. Hence all the crashes. Actually, things have been quite good since we started driving in the day. It was in the night which was the absolute chaos. I did want to come back for a comment that Parkera left in the comments, obviously, because he's not going to leave it somewhere else. But he was asking about whether we could take Custard somewhere as a delivery, which I thought was a brilliant idea. And then I looked, and there is no Custard as a potential delivery. But my question to you, is there the possibility, are there mods that you can put in the game which give additional types of deliveries? Is that something that you've seen? Could I potentially get a whole truckload of Custard that I could be carting from one place to another? Yeah, let me know. Anyway, we're going over this massive bridge here. I'll show you where we are on the map. So just to the right here, down here, we've got Plodiv, so not far away at all, and we'll come back as soon as we get close to that, as I'm right up this car's arse. But some of the driving we've had has been, I mean, admittedly ours has been probably pretty shocking as well, but some of the way some of these lorries have just stopped on the roundabout for no apparent reason, or just stopped in the middle of the motorway, or just stopped somewhere where it just doesn't look like they were going to. It's caused some chaos. I mean, the bus that stopped in the middle of the motorway, he was turning right, but he just didn't turn, and we anticipated the turn, or he just didn't actually do it. So we left an imprint of our truck on the back of his bus. Anyway, folks, just 50 miles to go, just over 1 hour to get there. I'll see you when we get to Plodiv. Right, folks, it's just past 7 o'clock on a Friday. You can see we've just arrived in Plodiv. That's 21 out of 30 Balkans Explorer achievements sorted out. So we've got 21 out of 30 of the cities in this DLC. So just on the left there, I don't know if we're going to pick this up. We probably won't. We probably have to go in there, but I'll probably do this on the way out. There is maybe a recruitment agency. Recruitment agency? Yeah, recruitment agency. I've gone slightly mad. We can actually go left there. We don't need to, though. We want to go left here, though. Oh dear. Right. So yeah, we're not far away at all. We of course we're not going to do anything silly like parking, reverse parking or anything. We want to get this ice cream in one place. It's taken us 3 days to get here, so I hope this is a freezer lorry, because otherwise we're going to have a very soggy set of ice cream. There's about 9% damage on the trailer as well. So when we were coming out of Pristina, we had to go down this really, really narrow road to get out of where we were to fix the damage that we'd done, ironically, and we managed to damage the trailer a bunch. So yeah, that was frustrating. I don't think I'm going to show that, because I may do. I may have shown that. I can't remember whether I spoke about it or not. But it did happen. I'm not trying to avoid that. So there has been a lot of bangs on the trailer. So this is fun. I've not been to this city before. Looks pretty nice. Again, as always, if you've been to this city, let me know whether it looks vaguely similar. I'm not quite sure why I know PLODIV. It feels like it's a city that's famous for something, but I can't remember what. I think it probably is from a time ago. Did I avoid it? Yes, I did. I thought I was going to get a fine there, but look at that perfection itself. Right, I'll head on down to our final destination. Not far to go. I'll see you there when we get there. Right, folks, no distance to go. You see, we're just coming over this railway bridge, and our destination's on the right there. Our ice cream is ready to be dropped off. I'm not entirely sure where we are taking it. I didn't actually look at the destination, but oh god, that was good. Surely did he get a fine? I got a fine. Why doesn't he get a fine? Bloody typical. Okay, green light, and looks like our destination is on the left here. My god, what an epic journey that was. Even though we did the cheat by doing the ferries, well, not really a cheat, but it was still, I mean, I've been driving for flipping ages. Here we go. 3 hours 46 minutes it reckons. I don't think that's quite right. Let me have a look how long I've been recording for. It's 2 hours 20 minutes recorded. So that's, but look at the level we've got there. 30. We've got a huge level of XP. Yes, we lost some money there, but 54 grand in total. Not bad, eh? We're almost up to £1 million. In the next episode, we will be buying that daft truck. We'll do that straight away at the start of the episode, and then we will go from there. I'm not entirely sure quite where we'll go from or what we'll do, but bear with me. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. Hopefully I managed to get this down to about half an hour episode, and make sure you stick around for the conclusion of the trade, what's it called, the trade connections event, which we'll be hopefully managing to do before it runs out. We're halfway there now. I'll see you next time, folks. Bye bye.